So I'm here with my horses, and I just made a video about being your authentic self, and that you should stop performing and stop showing up in a way like people expect you always to show up, or whatever you want to call it. I will say for this video performing, because I feel like I did this for so long in my life, and it really blocked my progress as a human being and in my professional life as well, because I was just focusing and working for the wrong things. And what I mean with this, I put energy in things where I have to perform, or I put energy in being around people where you have to perform, and this resulted in you always working, but at the end of the day you never feel good enough, because you never can be your authentic self. And I think the search for this authentic self is way more important than the hard work you put in. And we have this conception in Western society that you have to work hard, and you pick something and you work really hard at it. And I agree with this, that you should work hard, but it's way more beneficial when you pick things that are in line with who you are and your values and your standards, and that you think about is what comes through me in terms of values and things like this, and search for who you really are. And then when you can express this and be this in life, then you are gonna attract eventually the things that are for you. But when you are performing, you are doing things, and maybe you are attracting the wrong things which are not even for you, but you have such a strong belief made up in your head that this is the thing you have to do, or this is the thing you should do, because maybe also expectations around you. And therefore I also think it's very important to sometimes do different stuff and distance yourself from a life you've always been living, because then for me I started really thinking about what is the path I want to walk, and what's the direction I want to go. So I did some quite rigorous decisions in my life to push me from the life I've just always lived to a life which was completely the opposite. For example, I feel like quit drinking really helped me for me, because this was first a really big part of my life, and then I said okay, now I'm gonna quit it completely. And by doing it I discovered a whole other side of myself, and just by these radical changes it helped me to balance everything more out. But I'm getting a bit away of the subject. The thing is, you should look for your authentic self and who you really are and what your values are, and then the things that are aligned with this, they will come at your path. And you should put effort and time and energy in searching for this, and not in, for example, the things you're doing every day, the routine you made, and just pushing, always pushing, because at some point you're gonna be I don't know, 50, and then you think I pushed it so long, but is it really aligned with the things I believe I can be doing, or it's I should be doing? And yeah, then you maybe, I will not say regret or something, but you look at your life and be maybe I should have changed it a bit earlier. But yeah, just know that when you do the things that are aligned with who you are and what you want to do, the things that are meant for you, they will show up I will say by accident, but they will just appear in your life, and it will feel like you're doing the right thing. And this is such an important thing I've learned over the past what is it, 4 years. But to be honest, this is a thing I'm learning still to this day, because this is something I still struggle with, because it's so hard, because we are being taught I'm gonna walk back. We're being taught by when you grow up, I don't want to speak for everyone, but a lot of people, they're being taught to perform and to be like a certain way, because this your environment is say like this, you should behave like this, and sometimes the real you has never been able to even show up, because you always like put it under this performative mask. So yeah, I think that's it. And yeah, I feel like this journey of like discovering who you are as a thing, like which goes on like for your whole life, and it's always like in transformation. It's not like you finished it, but I feel like the quicker you can go from, not the quicker, but the easier you can go into these transformations with less resistance, the better it's gonna feel, because you will just start to flow in your life, and not. But when you have resistance, for example, you are doing things and you're like, is this the right thing? And you want to change it, but you feel a lot of resistance. Then it takes a lot of time. You have doubt and stuff. But the easier you go into these transformations, the better it's gonna be. Yeah, and then also it's like a complicated topic, because I'm also thinking like, how do you know you've reached your you're living a life which fits your authentic self? I cannot say like you know this from a book or something, or you know this because some people will say it's the correct path you are walking right now. Actually, like, no one can tell you, and this is the fucking trippy thing about it, and it's also the hard thing. Because the only one who knows it is like you, and it's like you in your heart, you can feel it, and that's like the weird thing. But I believe 100% that this exists, because we're all like human beings, and we all have a strong like intuition, like whatever it is. Like if you're maybe high sensitive or whatever you are, they put a label on it. But I think everyone has this feeling inside of them, and everyone can navigate through this feeling. But I feel like nowadays only a few, they dare to discover and explore this kind of things, because there's a lot of course pain involved, and like hardship, and to walk this like path of like searching for yourself and the thing. So yeah, I don't really know what I want to say more. I think I said enough. Yeah, don't take the easy way, take the hard way. And the hard way is like, go explore, discover who you really are deep down. That's it, and see you in another video. Ciao.